Hey, I had planned on spending a lot more time this year working on videos about pottery and whatnot, but I have done very few, and for anybody who has kept up with my social media, you'll see that I have not posted very much compared to previous years. So the reason for that is, well, there are many reasons for that, but the two big ones are the fact that I was really focusing on knocking out the rest of the orders that I had on the books and a few new ones that came in this year because they were stressing me out. I just wanted to put my attention on those. I didn't think it would take halfway through the year to get those and some new ones that came in knocked out so that I can just work on pottery for a while. But it has. And another reason for the delay in putting out more photos of pottery and kind of making the fun stuff and geeking out about it is that I had this concept of what the video should look like and got into a mindset where the perfect became the enemy of the good. So I realized I just need to dive into the middle. Also, I wanted to do things in more of a sequential thing, start from the ground and work our way up into more complex and interesting things. But that's not how my brain works. So I'm just gonna jump into the middle and get on with it. The real thing I wanted to talk about for a minute is that this is the gallery's 9th anniversary. We opened back in 2013 on September 20th. That was the grand opening. And normally I would not make a big deal out of a 9th anniversary just because it's not a round number. However, the traditional gift for 9th anniversaries is pottery, so I can't let that go by unnoticed. So for the rest of this year, my intention is to just geek out about pottery and play around with techniques and try out stuff that I've been wanting to try out for a while, including things that I see on Instagram from other ceramic artists. And I'll take screenshots of things just to remind me to go back and check it out later, but I've never gone back to play with it. So I think that's what I want the rest of this year to be about, at least for me personally. And of course, I'll crank out a lot of pottery, ideally, and get it into the gallery and onto the website so people can take advantage of it if they like. For now, as soon as I got done with most of my orders, I wanted to play around more with this technique called Mishima that I had started just randomly picked up a little before Christmas. And so this is one of the remaining bases that I have in, and it's a fairly simple technique. It's where you carve into a still kind of leather hard or damp clay surface or make impressions, and then infill with a coloration or colored slip of a distinct color from the clay that's being used so that you have a pattern or drawing or image or whatnot come out. I did it all basically on the same kind of shape. I settled on the grass pattern because I've done it before, I like it, and I didn't really want to get into developing imagery, I just wanted to play with the technique. So, but more recently, so this is what it looks like. This was a cobalt slip or clay slip that I inlaid into depressions that I carved into it. Then this was completely glazed over after it was bisque fired with just my regular white satin glaze. So I like the effect, but what you're seeing is cobalt slip coloration bleeding through. What I have done more recently is this platter. Because as much as I like doing things in the round, I also like doing a little bit of imagery, so I got a wild hair one day and made this. As you can see, it's been bisque fired. It's ready to be glazed. It will probably be glazed later today because we're trying to get a firing together. It's an image of Table Rock. I do a lot of those. It's kind of hard to resist. It's just right there. When I can't think of anything else, I just do local scenes. The technique was a little bit different. I won't go into that so much right now just to keep this reasonably short, but I'll do another video at some later date that outlines the technique as I'm trying it out now, which is a hybrid of several slightly different techniques that I've seen done online and gotten advice from people about. So the takeaway is that you can expect more videos, knock on wood, for the rest of the year, almost all dealing with pottery and technique and stuff like that. If you ever have feedback of what you would like to see, you can always let me know, either in a note or comments or what have you. But otherwise, I hope everyone's having a great day, and I will see you soon.